There's the front two. There's third and fourth right there.
Well, I'm glad we have a good TV up here to watch, because the people in the stands are standing now. Everybody's pulling for Casey Atwood and for these two guys. Robert Pressley and Mike McLaughlin are wheel to wheel off turn two.
A lot of lap traffic there. Ed Berrier and Mark Green going to be a big factor here.
Oh, they touch. Around they go. McLaughlin takes the lead. Caution is on the speedway. Pressley's in the wall. Atwood goes by. Earnhardt goes by. Oh, and Sadler gets collected on the low side of the racetrack. Caution on the speedway. Earnhardt didn't get by unscathed. You see the right front caved in. Caution. Lap 313, and a lot of cleanup to be done.
A lot of damage to the right front all the way back on Earnhardt's car. He couldn't get by the car spinning down the racetrack.
Sure, NASCAR is going to do everything they can to get this cleaned up as quick as they can, where we can get a little bit of racing in, but there is a lot of cleanup, a lot of debris in turn 3 and 4 from this wreck.
And you see Mark Green there letting down the safety net. There is Mike McLaughlin of Waterloo, New York, looking for his 4th win in NASCAR Busch Series competition.
Eli, I was watching the wreck, and I still don't know how Casey Atwood got through there unscathed. He does not have a mark on that race car all day long, sitting in 2nd place right now.
How about that? Pit road is closed because of congestion on the low side of the racetrack. We'll take another look at it here. 77 is Berrier there.
Coming down the backstretch. Of course, the 77 Berrier, Mark Green, both lapped cars here as the leaders come on them. Pressley gets in the right rear of Mark Green, gets into Ed Berrier. They slide up the bank and there into the wall. Presley backs into the wall hard there, buddy.
Yeah, and you see Ed Berrier starting down the bank over there. That's where anybody that wanted to go by these guys would have to drive down. Now you see them all coming down the bank. See Mark Green there in the 37 gets hit in the right rear corner. That turns him in to Ed Berrier. And there goes Robert Pressley, also badly torn up against the wall. Watch them as they come down the racetrack here. Now there goes Casey Atwood in the white car right down there. That's how he got by.
And then seconds later, Elliott Sadler came through and got rubbed.
Mike, at the end of the race, you had a great duel there with Robert Pressley. Talk about your emotions there.
Robert was a little aggressive, you know, before that point and at that point. And I was just kind of there waiting, biding my time. And I tried him a couple times and kind of abused the right rear. Got a little loose, so I had to regroup. And I was ready to make another run there and run up on them lap cars, and a little impatient, I guess.
You know, well, Randy, I'm here with Robert Pressley, and Robert just said we didn't win, did we? But, boy, you were close, Robert.
No, I tell you, I'm real happy with all these guys, you know, Kingsford Charcoal, Matchlight, 360 Communication. We had a good race car today. We've had one all year and just little circumstances, but we got our qualifying down a little better this week and just got messed up again on this big race here, but that at Darlington next week's nicer.
Let's talk about what happened there at the end, Robert. You and Mike were going for the win, and just what happened from your point of view?
Well, I just, you know, I knew as long as I could keep traffic, you know, moving out of the way, I could beat Mike, you know, but his car was as good as mine or better. It was about time for him to take over because after 70 laps, he was real good. But I knew maybe, you know, just using my head a little bit and, you know, try to snooker him that I might win. But if that hadn't happened, they might have been a bigger deal than that after that.
All right, thanks, Robert. Let's go to Randy.